Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. You have found the internet's best live break room featuring signed sports memorabilia and autographed sports cards inside the most exciting mystery boxes. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down to make it as easy as possible to understand. First, head to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of the series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win an item at an extremely discounted rate. Then click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you have completed your checkout, tune in to the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at 7 p.m. Central Time any day of the week, or 4 p.m. on weekdays, along with 2 p.m. on weekends. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen. When your specific break begins, your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once the randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia that will be shipped straight to your door. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Most of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or opened on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points towards specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your breaker for tonight's show.
Oh my God.
Likes long walks on the beach, candlelight dinners in his Patrick Mahomes jersey,
The best quarterback in the world.
Oh, there
Patrick
he is.
Mahomes.
and staring at the messy posters over his bed, it's Kamen Entchev.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. I'm Kamen Entchev here with Steven Ryan. Ready for a big show? We have a lot of really good stuff in the room. Brand new Diamond Helmet series. It's a 30-box series with 10 photo headliners. A lot of really cool triple sign stuff. The friendly banter. We have Tua, Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle. Of course, that Cowboys triple sign. Aikman, Irvin, and Smith. We have a lot of other good stuff. Brett Favre on the Falcons.
Speed flex.
Say what?
Speed flex.
Speed flex as well. That's a good one. We have Gronk in that series. We have a Moss Carter Culpepper triple signed. There's a Drew Brees. There's a lot of great stuff. The Vault series. We're down to 21 boxes left. We have the Jefferson Moss Authentic. We have the Trevor Lawrence Authentic. Jamar Chase, Emmitt Smith, Justin Fields. That is 5 authentics. Then the Brady jersey. That's 6. I'm looking at my list here. I wrote down Michael Irvin, TJ Watt, Ray Lewis, Lawrence Taylor. You count those names, Steven, we're looking at a 10 in 21 chance at a headliner, almost 50%. The slabs, the can't miss reps, the never ending series, all headliners out there. It is Thirsty Thursday. If you're going to buy 6 or more break spots, as long as one of them is a jersey, a black box jersey, make sure you select one jersey, you get that spot for free. Has anyone used it yet?
I've not seen it yet in my order so far.
All right.
But plenty of people have definitely, like Mr. Tabard, for example. I'm not sure if it was on at that time in the morning. But if you order 5 or more, throw in an extra jersey spot. It's free.
What's up, Marcus? He says, good afternoon, guys. Also, I know usually it's Colin on Thursday. Steven most definitely got the memo. You know how they have that movie, what is it, Mean Girls? On Wednesdays we wear pink. On Thursdays we wear jerseys or shirzies. You've got the Burrow, I've got the Messi, so we are set.
I learned last night. I mean, I kind of caught on to the theme. I didn't know it was so official.
No, it's actually official.
Okay.
It's definitely a thing. Shirzies are acceptable. I was trying to do my Justin Fields one, but it didn't fit good last week. And
he
didn't perform good anyway.
I need to lose some weight. Then I'll wear my old jerseys. I have a lot of jerseys I like to rock.
Colin rocks mine when he loses bets to me on the air.
Okay.
Like that Rex Grossman. That was classic. What's up, Sean Kia? Good afternoon, Sean. So let's get this party started, Steven. Should be a good show today.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so we got 2 virtual dice looking for 6 or higher on the dice roll.
3 diamonds and a vault.
Yes, the best series in the room. Gotta love 3 pre-fills. 4 now, you say. Another diamond pre-filled?
No, we
have 3 diamond boxes.
3 diamond boxes, I meant. I do apologize.
A diamond and a single.
We have a double and a single, yes.
Yes, so 9 on the dice roll here.
I'm not going to talk about it to you, Mr. Tabbitt. I do not have them winning tonight, unfortunately.
What's the question? Oh, Vikings?
Yeah.
I do have the Vikings covering tonight.
Okay, +6.
6.5. I don't know if it moved. I got it at 6.5.
Well, there you go.
Personally.
Depends on the app you use, you know. All right, so is it okay if we do box 6 and 10?
Let me ask him, is it all him?
It's all him.
Oh, yeah, we could do 6 and 10. If it's all him, 6 and 10 works. I do say wait till the host puts it in the chat so that everyone has an equal chance for the box number. Since it's all Marcus, I'm good with 6 and 10, Steven. That is A-okay.
That's simple enough.
The vault is the chase. I think we do have a vault already pre-filled.
Yes, we do.
So we are going to have a chase wheel spin tonight, no matter what. So 6 and 10 for Marcus. Let me update our ticker here for the friendly banter diamond helmets. What an excellent series this is. As we know, the diamonds are typically the best break in the room. I know sometimes we get vault action in here. That does change things a little bit. Or not vault, the high roller. But diamonds are, of the staple series that are always in the room, it's easily the best break we offer. So we are starting with 2 Marcus Tabbert wins. He's got the entire break. We'll have the vault next. And Marcus, if you want a vault number, you're good to call that as well. He's got the entire vault single. Then Robert has the entire diamond single. So
yeah, if you guys want to give me the numbers, I can.
First few breaks are guaranteed wins. That is the option. Obviously, you can win with 1 spot, but if you want to get the guaranteed wins, you can buy out any break. All boxes available at all times. Any item could come out at any moment, Steven. That is the beauty of these breaks here. All right, here we go. 6 first. In our diamond double, Marcus looking for 9 for the vault. 9 works, Marcus. I guess actually, he doesn't have to remind me because I'm guessing he is a Viking fan.
He's a Viking fan.
With what he's putting in the chat. Well, the vault's a good one for him because we have the Jefferson Moss dual sign, and the diamonds is a great one. A Moss, Culpepper, and Carter triple signed.
A lot of trip on that diamond board over.
Right. He's in the right breaks. He's going to start with a Hall of Fame running back, a league MVP, a Super Bowl MVP, a college football Hall of Famer, 2 USC legend, Raiders legend, the Chief as well, Marcus Allen or Marcus Tabbert. How about that? Marcus for a Marcus. What's up, Darcy Standish? Stand up, Darce. Saying hello, y'all. Doing great, Darcy, today. How are you? Darcy Standish.
Darcy.
So, good start for Marcus. The Diamond Helmets is obviously a high-end series. You'll hear me say it all the time, but that's because we have a lot of new customers, Steven. And I want to make sure that everyone knows there are not really filler names in this series. Like Marcus Allen in a jersey series, he's probably a photo headliner. In this series, just hanging out there in these diamonds. It's the Raiders Flash Authentic, one of the best running backs of all time, Marcus Allen. DeMonte Newman saying willing to trade for that one. But Darcy just got home. You got off work, Darcy, or what were you up to? Just getting home. All right, the messy box is next. Call this the GOAT box for me, at least. Looking for that Vikings or that Lions CJ, says Marcus. Okay. Yeah, Calvin Johnson, a guy who doesn't sign a whole lot, Steven. Anytime you see a Calvin Johnson in the room, go and get it, right? Go and get it. Absolute legend. Mr. Megatron. All right. You've got a Washington football team helmet. It's not a Commander. It's not a Redskin. It's the football team, the 1983 NFL MVP, Joe Theismann on the Lunar Authentic. He's a college football Hall of Famer, Joe Theismann, Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl MVP, iconic quarterback. Congrats, Marcus, on your Joe Theismann lid, sir. Very nice. So guys are already talking trades. So there you go. A good hit, Marcus, on Theismann and Allen. These are, again, filler hits. These are considered the lesser names in the series. And let's be honest, there's nothing lesser about Joe Theismann or Marcus Allen, though, Steven.
Nope.
These are legends of the pro and college football game. All right, Vault is coming up. This is the one that Marcus wanted. I think it was 9. Is that correct?
That is correct. I have it right here. It's ready to go.
Let me get 9 off our ticker. And then I see we have another diamond, and then we have a jersey break that's ready.
Yep.
So stuff is moving. Stuff is selling. We love to see it here. Love to see it. Oh, yeah, you got it already for Marcus.
Yes. Pretty easy. Had an idea who was going to win.
Good. Well, good, Steven. Your handwriting is better than mine, so fine with me.
That's not too bad.
I try.
There you go.
When you talk and write, it is a little bit harder when you just write. You know, it is a little bit tougher here. There you go. Rob says I have his 83 Pro Bowl signed card up for sale or trade. Talking about Mr. Joe Theismann. All right, I think we have a full-size rep here. Let me paste this in. I know it's all you, Marcus, but just for the sake of having this correct, here are all the names. Marcus Tabbert in the vault. All right, Marcus, your helmet. Ooh, this is a retro Ram helmet here. One of my favorite football players ever. We've got a league MVP, Super Bowl MVP, most passing yards per game in NFL playoff history. It is Kurt Warner. I think this is a Rams amp, I believe. Full-size rep with the Hall of Fame 17 inscription. Nice get, Marcus Tabbert, on your Kurt Warner. Once again, believe it or not, this is considered just a filler hit in the vault. If you're going to play the series with the big names, the vault, the diamonds, the can't miss reps, you're going to get big names no matter what.
Ooh.
Just a filler hit. Kurt Warner, full-size rep.
Goodness gracious.
Hey, guys, I'll keep that one, says Marcus. What's up, Scott Dean? Scott is asking if you have him anywhere at the moment, Steven. Mr. Deans. I know Scott has been kind of leading the way the last few days here in the break room. Going hard. That one is the rep. Yes, Marcus Tabbert. Full-size replica helmet. But I do say this all the time, Steven. The reps and the authentics look almost the same. I get the authentics, they're a little cooler because they're authentic. They sell for more. But if you're looking to keep your helmets, and Marcus said he's keeping this one, displaying a rep helmet or an authentic helmet, you really got to look up close to see the difference, Steven.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you're 10 feet away, you're showing off your collection to your buddies, they have no idea whether it's rep, authentic. They don't care. It looks the same.
Keep it behind a cabinet door.
All right.
No,
looks nice.
Scott, I just have you in the black and blue single, good sir.
That means start attacking, Scott.
2 spots in there.
All right. Friendly banter. This is Robert Korduck. That's Rob Core I see in the chat. So, Robert, you got a number, let me know. So, Diamond single number 1. Drop me a number, Sir Robert.
We need that diamond quad love, though.
Is it full or?
No, we said we need love in it.
We need love in it. Yeah. Okay, let's get that diamond quad going. That double might go soon because Nathan Alberts might come in here and shut the door on the entire break.
At any moment.
So Rob wants 3. Thank you, Rob. 3 it is in the diamond single. We'll get 3 off our ticker here. Friendly banter. I'm kind of pumped about the Brett Favre Falcon helmet. Brett Favre with the Falcons was, statistically speaking, one of the all-time worst quarterbacks. Obviously did not play much with the Falcons. His first pass he ever completed, I think, was to himself, I believe.
To himself.
But with the Falcons, his stats were, Steven, 0 for 4 with 2 interceptions. His stats with the Packers, much better. 508 passing touchdowns in his career, totaling the Jets, Minnesota, Green Bay. Just an iconic quarterback. 3-time MVP, Brett Favre. Scott says, wish I could. My daughter's 7-year-old birthday today, so she'll get my attention after the black and blue, haha. There you go, Scott. Look, man, if you're not going to be in the break room spending tonight, that is a legitimate reason. I always tell these guys, play when you can. We're here, 7 days a week, 2 shows a day. There'll be plenty of opportunities. My preference, of course, be here every show, every day, but these guys do have other things they need to do. I will say Scott's daughter is probably more important than the break, Steven. That much we'll give you, Scott. Enjoy her birthday. Tell her happy birthday from the UA family here. That helmet is sick, says Darcy, right? It is very sick. The Rams amp, Kurt Warner. That's beautiful. Right. Our third diamond coming up here. 3 of 30. LOL, thanks, guys, says Scott. She loves watching. Good. This is a family program. We don't really have profanities on the air here. We are a family atmosphere. So always love when folks watch this with their family, Steven. I know some places, there could be some language, some other stuff. We keep it clean here, and we offer up some incredible memorabilia, just like this one. How about Rob Gronkowski on the Patriot Authentic?
That's a pretty good one.
That's the AFC East, Robert Korduck. It didn't matter. He had all the spots. Gronk is considered by some as the best tight end ever. I always say, Steven, whether you give me Gonzalez, Gronk, or Kelsey, I wouldn't be mad at you if you went with any one of those as the best. I mean, I do lean Tony G because of the cumulative stats, but you look at talent-wise, it's probably between Gronk and Kelsey, right? This dude was a beast.
And, I know he might not be on the level of those guys, but we got to remember a little bit on Antonio Gates.
Antonio Gates
is a
more
really
receiving
good one.
touchdowns than any of those guys in the red zone.
Consistent force for a long time.
And how about this? Rob says he's a Pats fan.
Yeah.
So Rob with the Rob, Robert with the Robert.
That's good.
The 5-time Pro Bowler, 4-time Super Bowl champion, Steven, 4-time first-team All-Pro. Most total touchdowns and receiving touchdowns in a season by a tight end. 17 receiving, 18 total. Beautiful, beautiful hit right here. Not bad for a second-round pick out of Arizona.
Not bad.
Rob Gronkowski. So that is absolutely incredible. Robert with the Gronk. As a Patriot fan, even cooler. I mean, in all honesty, in my opinion, and maybe, Rob, you can let us know what Patriot you would most want, but this is probably my number 2 Patriot I'd most want behind Brady. I know Moss was a Patriot, but very briefly.
Let's take Brady out of the equation. Yeah, I mean that's an obvious.
The most famous Patriot that's not Brady, it's probably Gronk, right? Maybe.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I think so.
I would lean that way.
Yeah. Me too. So.
Yeah, Gronk. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Robert, great hit, brother.
I'm trying to think, but I was like, no, that doesn't work. And Gronk is great because he kind of goes against everything you think the vibes of the Patriot are.
Right.
But he still goes the Patriot way.
He likes to have a good time.
He does. He does.
He likes to have a good time. Oh, I already wrote the Kurt Warner when I shouldn't have by habit.
You're good.
But is this true, Steven? I'm seeing some rumors in the chat, and I kind of like it. J Saw says, by the way, Kamen, Steven said, if you and him hit 100 boxes in a night, he'd do a duet with you too.
I'm sure I said it. I'm still waiting to see it.
Now, I want to clarify, 'cause there's always debates in this.
It's one show, right?
That's what I'm trying to clarify.
Yeah, it's one show.
One show. Okay.
I'm just saying, we've only done 4 boxes, guys.
Okay, so we got to speed up.
96 more to go.
So we got to skip the dinner break, too, then.
That's usually what it entails for a whole show, right?
Right.
How many 100-box nights have we had where we got a dinner break?
I don't know.
Probably the ratio is probably like none.
None, right?
So, I mean,
that's fine.
And again, we're going to be here for a while. So, yeah, if we hit 100 boxes, I'm not sure what we're going to do at. We might have to practice. I'd rather practice a little bit.
Okay, well, we'll do it the next day.
Yeah,
the next
exactly.
time we work together.
I mean, we work plenty together. So,
we'll practice.
We'll practice something.
We'll get our would Stevie be the lead singer? Look, man, for all the times I've sung, if you want to be the lead singer, Steven, I am more than happy to let you do that.
I thought we were doing California Girls, and I could be Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, well, I mean, we could do, I mean, a true duet is where it's 50-50.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
I'm good with whatever Steven wants, whatever these guys want.
They gotta hit 100 boxes, though.
Yeah, that's, I mean,
that's the goal. That's what we're...
a little bit of a premature talk.
Yeah, exactly.
So...
I'm here for it if we get to it.
Tony, Sean, Anthony, Ronnie, and Michael in the 50-50 ball number 1.
All right, one away in that black and blue for Mr. Deans.
All right, Scott. And then we are going to do the jersey break next. Let's see, what are we close on? 2 to go in the slab single.
1 to go in black and blue.
I'm seeing black and blue just sold out on my end.
Okay.
So maybe something just came in. And we got 2 to go in the vault double. Surprisingly, the diamond has slowed just a little bit. I mean, 3 boxes in, 1 headliner. It was a 1 in 3 chance at a photo headliner. So pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Ty Law, says Rob. Ty Law is a good one. A guy we get a lot in the break room. Rondale says that has the Jefferson Moss helmet been pulled in the vault? No, sir. Dual sign Jefferson and Moss helmet. And in the diamond helmets, by the way, we have a triple sign Viking helmet. That would be Moss, Carter, and Culpepper. So we have a lot of Vikings for you guys. Adrian Peterson in the slab cards as well. So if you're a Viking, and Justin Jefferson in the jerseys. If you're a Viking fan, this is the right breaks for you tonight. Yep, that works, Rob. Absolutely. Ty Law is a good one. One of my favorite names to pull, so I can say you fought the law, and Ty Law won. So 24 from Ron in the black box jerseys.
All right, I'll get that.
And we'll have black and blue slabs, orders. Wow, steady. He wanted to make it easy for you. It was right there, Steven.
So kind of.
That's nice. And it's nice from Ronnie. So keep this party going, guys. This is what we love. It's a lot more fun when there's a lot more breaks coming up, right?
Absolutely. And the variety of breaks.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, diamonds, vault, jerseys, black and blue. By the way, should we close out the black and blue or the vault, we'll drop another 1 in 4 for these guys, Steven.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about cool. So 9 was the dice roll. Let me make sure here. 7, 8, and 9. That's definitely a Bucks licensed jersey, Ronnie and Sulaco, in the vault. All the vault photo headliners are authentic helmets, minus the Brady, which is a Bucks jersey. That's a Nike jersey, though, not a custom. That's a Nike jersey. So we got Sean in the NFC North, Tony NFC South, Sean NFC East, NFC West, Ronnie AFC North. We got Sean in the AFC South, Michael AFC East, and Anthony Martini. So we got Tony Martini and Anthony Martini. The same guy, I think, Steven.
Nice.
He's got 2 different names in here. We'll do box 24, the Mamba box. And it's the Anthony Martini that's the winner. This is one of the all-time great Chiefs defensive players. He was also a Bronco, by the way. Member of the 100 Sack Club. Former Super Bowl champion. How about Neil Smith? You know, me, Steven, I'm a Chief fan, so I'm a part of various Chief fan boards across various social media platforms. And one of the questions that was posed to Kansas City fans is, what former Chief would you want on the current team to make the team better if you could take one? The most common answer was Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
They love him. He's
Good
great,
choice.
obviously. But this was also answered by multiple people. Neil Smith. So good hit, Anthony, in the AFC West. J-Saw says he probably won't sign Customs because of his exclusive deal with Fanatics. That's a possibility. I mean, look, we have had Brady Custom before, but now that I think of it, usually, at least recently, all the Brady jerseys have been licensed. The Nike, at least. Nike jerseys. So congrats, Anthony Martini. Gonna have a martini to celebrate this win with the 2 spots, Neil Smith.
I think that's the guy who got that Marshawn Lynch last night.
Ooh, I heard it was a Raider Marshawn Lynch.
Yep. And then the night before, he was with us.
Okay.
Or the night of the 1-4, he won the Larry Bird.
Ooh.
And a Josh Allen speed flex.
He's been doing pretty good.
He's cleaning up a little bit around here.
Cleaning out. It's a hot streak. Keep it going, Tony. Neil Smith, former Bronco, 2-time Super Bowl champion, J-Sauce, with Elway Davis in the late 90s Broncos. He also played for the Chargers. The only team he didn't play in the AFC West was the Raiders. That's it. So, Mr. Neil Smith. David says, I signed Custom even though I have an exclusive deal. I do it for the people. That's great. David and I and Kyle Dissler will all be at the Mizzou game on October 7th, Stephen. Just before work, I got an email saying that my tickets were sent over. I got them on my Apple Wallet now, so 100% set for Mizzou LSU. Black and blue number 1. Drop me a box number. We got ourselves Scott, Sean, and Scott in here. So I know Scott doesn't usually call out numbers. Sean, if you're out there, let us know. And then we do have a vault double to follow this. I have a feeling here with the headliner ratios and the cool stuff in there, the vault is going to get pace tonight. And we knocked out a slab break, I see, too, Steve.
Yes, we did.
All right, good job, guys. Good work on the UA Live break page. Do you think Addison is going to go off tonight, says Canyon? He could. I mean, he is the number 2 guy. He didn't have a touchdown week 1.
They did.
I mean, the Eagles do have a good secondary. I don't know. That's a great question. I mean, I hope so, because I have the Vikes plus 6.5. They got killed last year against the Eagles. I'm banking on some adjustments. And Minnesota obviously does not want to start 0-2. I still think Philly wins, but we'll see.
But
Sean,
not like last year.
well, it won't be that bad. That I'm pretty sure of. Sean is looking for 1. All right, 1 works. All right, he says because JJ will have all the attention. That's true. And that's kind of what it was last year. JJ got a lot of attention, although JJ, even with attention, he is pretty good. He is something else, Justin Jefferson. Very much available in the break room. Justin Jefferson in the vault double. We have Justin Jefferson in the jersey.
We got vault. What are we doing? Which one is this?
This is the black and blue box 1.
And what box number are we doing?
Box 1.
Box.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, randomizer going up. They're making it easy for you, Steven.
Yeah, they are.
They really are.
I appreciate it.
So we got 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Just need Kirko Chain, says Marcus, should have kept that stash. There were a couple fluky fumbles in that first Viking game. I mean, obviously, Kirk Cousins is kind of a divisive figure around football circles. Not for his character, but for his play, which we also know is up and down. It's divisive on this show alone. I am on Kirk is a little bit underrated side of things. Steven, you're on the opposite side, which is okay. There's good reasons for both. I do like Kirk Cousins, though. I think he will do very cool.
But there's one thing we're not in disagreement about.
What's that?
Maybe the best autograph of all the quarterbacks.
It's beautiful.
Without a doubt.
It is absolutely beautiful, the Kirk Cousins autograph. Ronnie said Chiefs go 0-2. I've got them at 1-1, Ronnie, but I can see why. You think they're going to lose? Because Ronnie wants to poke fun at me, Steven. And they play the Jaguars on the road, so it's not an easy game for Kansas City Chiefs. All right. I think we have an authentic here in the black and blue. Sean has the NFC North and the NFC South. Scott has the rest of the divisions. Oh, we got a Cowboy, America's team. 40-0 win. You know what Cowboy Nation's thinking, Steven? 2 words. Super Bowl. That's what they think. Here's the guy who's actually won the Super Bowl as a Cowboy. The NFL's 10th all-time leading rusher, Pro Football Hall of Famer. How about Tony Dorsett? That's the NFC East, Scott Deans. And I was literally trying to figure out why it's in the black and blue. This is kind of hanging out a little bit. The little cowboy here. I'm sure if you can tape this a little bit closer, maybe it works better, because otherwise the lid looks pretty good. This is one of these, Steven, too. When you display this at your house, it looks clean.
Right.
So one of the best running backs of all time, Tony Dorsett. Jay Saw saying Kirk is going to be bad tonight. Okay. I mean, he was bad against them last season. I think Kirk shows up tonight, personally. I just think that the Eagles simply have a much better defense, right, than what the Vikings have. TD, says Scott. So, good get there on the Tony Dorsett. Cool. You got the primetime game, which has definitely bit Kirk Cousins in the past sometimes. But he's gotten better in those type of games. Maybe Thursday night is better than Monday night. You did have a huge primetime game on Thanksgiving last year against the Patriots where he played incredible. So we'll see. We'll see. Certainly with Kirk Cousins, nothing would surprise me, Steven.
Right.
Good or bad. But I think he's more good than bad. One of 4 guys with 16,000 pass yards and 120 passing touchdowns the last 4 seasons. That's Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, and Aaron Rodgers. All right, so we have the vault double coming up. Tony, Marcus, Glenn, Darcy, and Scott. Vault double number 1. Drop me 2 box numbers. So, Tony, Marcus, Glenn, Darcy, and Scott. I know it says 31, but it should be number 1 here. Vault double box break. Not yet, but we will soon, I hope, Steven.
I can imagine so.
And then we do have a slab break as well. So stuff is moving, stuff is grooving. So I want to go to the wheel here, Steven. No one's called out any numbers. I will go to the wheel here. All right, so this is 2 numbers we're looking for. How about 3? 3, I don't think we've done. I see 1 through 4, so we'll do 3. And then 1 more. How about 30? 30, we have not done either, Steven. That's
okay.
That's if the ticker's correct, we should be good then. So
3 and 30.
3 and 30. I think it's going to be 18 left after this break. Yes. We did a single earlier, so we should get on a vault chase to say the least. Tony, Marcus, Glenn, Darcy, and Scott here. TD and Russ box, says J Sauce. Can you tell he's a Bronco fan? Although some Bronco fans don't like Russell Wilson. Are you a Russell Wilson guy, J Sauce? I know they didn't score a ton of points. He did look a little bit better the first game of the season.
3 and 30.
3 and 30. All right, Scott's got the NFC North. We got ourselves Marcus in the NFC South. which is that Brady jersey spot. Scott's got the NFC East, Darcy in the NFC West. We got Tony AFC North, Marcus AFC South. We got Glenn AFC East, and the AFC West is Tony Martini here in our vault double box break. Double the boxes, double the fun, as I always say here. J-Saw says, I haven't given up on him, but needs to improve for sure. I second both of those statements. All right, I'll start with 3, which feels kind of heavy. So does 30, Steven.
Yeah, it feels.
There have been some authentic fillers, though, in the vault. So it does not mean headliners. I would say, at least of the ones I've seen, authentic has been the most common vault box in this series. We'll start with 3 first. 3 out of 35. Well, coaching definitely was a problem last season, but we'll see about this year. You can't say it's the coaching problem if he doesn't deliver under Sean Payton, an offensive guru. All right, we got an authentic on the way. Not a headliner. I think it's actually the second one of the day in this, but it's the Pro and College Football Hall of Fame running back. Hall of Fame 03 inscription, former Super Bowl MVP. He was a Chief at one point, too, but this is Marcus Allen on the Raider authentic.
Ooh.
Tony Martini is on fire in the break room. Whether he goes by Tony or Anthony, it's all about W's here, Steven. Mr. Martini.
Right, goodness.
You are on a heater, sir. Go get him, Tony. Marcus Allen. So actually, again, this is, it used to be the vault we used to run for the most part. Used to be a lot of, authentic headliners and a lot of minis, jerseys, reps. The vault has transformed into a lot of authentic helmets, period. Headliner or not. So good get Tony on the Marcus Allen.
It is like a mini or something like that.
It's a high-end mini.
I remember a few vaults ago,
like
Jamar Church, Jamar
Chase, and then a lot of
Jefferson.
And when if it's one that's still really good, but maybe not quite as big, like a Nick Chubb, it had a good gift card in with it.
Yeah,
which there are still 2 vault boxes left, so there is 2 gift cards left as well in there. And it's the Chase today, so you play a vault, you have a shot at some bonus cash, whether in the break or in the wheel spin afterwards. 30 coming up, 30 of 35. Good luck, guys. One second, Sean. I'll explain that after this break. I'm guessing he's asking about Thirsty Thursday. Let me open up this awesome box, Sean, and I will get back to you, sir. Ooh! This might be the hit of the show because it's 2 awesome players on it. We got ourselves Randy Moss and Justin Jefferson.
Oh, my goodness.
Dual sign Vikings Speed Authentic.
Yeah.
That's the NFC North. Scott Deans. What up, Scott? You've got the beautiful dual sign, maybe my favorite Speed Authentic in the game. Randy Moss, second all-time in receiving touchdowns. He's considered by many as the second best receiver behind Jerry Rice. Some like you and I say he's the most talented receiver ever. And Justin Jefferson, 3 years in, better start to his career than Randy Moss, believe it or not. He's got the most receiving yards per game. When it's all said and done, we could be talking about 2 of the top 3 receivers of all time. Dual sign Viking Authentic. Scott Deans, have yourself a hit, brother. That right there is incredible.
And then in the diamonds, we have maybe the 4th or 5th best receiver of all time.
Moss Carter.
Carter and Culpepper. So.
Yeah, Carter is 4th all time in receiving touchdowns.
I mean,
I know Kanan was asking, is Jordan Addison going to go off? Probably, because the Viking receivers are great.
Yep, he's talented.
That's the one, says Scott. Thanks, guys. Scott's a LSU fan, likes Justin Jefferson. Awesome get, Scott Deans. Sean Kia, Thirsty Thursday explanation, my friend. If you're going to buy 6 or more break spots, in a given day, which we know Sean is going to buy 6 or more. He plays a lot in the break room. Get them all at once in the same order, in the same cart. And one of them, just select one single jersey spot, and you will get a free promo for that spot.
Yeah.
It should say at checkout -$0. So you can get like 3 diamond spots, 2 vault spots, and a jersey spot. You can get 5 jersey spots, then add 1 more. And get that 6th one for free. It does not have to be 6 jersey spots. It could be 6 spots into any break.
5 and 1.
It's 5 and 1, but it could also work 7 and 1, 8 and 1. Yeah. It's 6 or more.
Yeah.
So we do have some breaks coming up. The promo should be activated. It should be activated. If for some reason it's not, I can activate it, and if it doesn't work for you, we'll just send you a gift card instead for $26. But I mean, the promo should be up. It's every Thursday. I actually have a funny feeling every time. I'm like, is it working? Is it up? I wait till someone buys in to make sure. So please check it out, guys, in there. Never Ending Slabs is next. We got ourselves Michael Bennett and James Stanhope and Anthony as well in here. So let me see. Slabs is the one that we go to our wheel. Sean says it's working perfect. Shout out to GP. David Griffin's guy, Baby Antonio, activating that promotion. It is working, they say. Good. Love to hear it, guys. So let me randomize for our slab box number. Oh, I keep clicking desktop. I want to hit randomizer. There we go. Randomizer. 1 through 25 in the slabs. Let's do 24. The Mamba box. And Thirsty Thursday is working. Sean must have...
I've seen it a few times.
Okay, perfect. So we are good on that end. So we'll go 9 times for our divisions. 8 headliners and 25 boxes. Everything is available in the slab cards. I have a jersey break to follow. And what's our closest break after that, Steven?
Probably our slab double, which is 1 away.
Okay, so more slabs on the way as well. I like how we're doing a variety of breaks. I think we're missing the minis and the can't miss reps for the cycle, I believe, right?
That is accurate.
So we'll see if that happens tonight. All right, so Anthony has the NFC East. We have James has the rest, every other division left out there. 24 of 25. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Headliner time in the break room. We've got ourselves one of the best quarterbacks of all time. Beckett 10 autograph. The 1990 scorecard. It is Joe Montana. Michael Bennett had, was it 6 of the 8 spots? He earned this Montana slab card. The 4-time Super Bowl champion. He's a 3-time Super Bowl MVP. He's got the best passer rating in Super Bowl history. And when he retired, many said he was the greatest quarterback ever. A lot of lists, depending on where you look, Steven. Some have him as 2, 3, 4, but almost universally considered a top 5 quarterback ever. Awesome get, Michael Bennett. Joe Montana. It's like some franchises just get the quarterback luck, right?
Right.
Montana and Young back-to-back. Green Bay, of course, with Favre and Rodgers back-to-back.
And the way he looked week 1. Jordan Love.
Jordan Love, right? Obviously, Aaron Rodgers done for the season. I think he lasted 4 snaps. That horrific injury for him. We'll see if he ever plays again, Steven, to be honest.
Right.
I don't know if he will. Time will definitely tell. All right, 50-50 ball coming up. I mean, in my opinion, the 2 best headliners in that series are still left. The Cheetah and Jay Jettis, Tyreek Hill, Justin Jefferson, maybe the 2 best receivers in the NFL as well. So jersey single number 2. Go ahead and drop me a box number here in the jerseys. Darcy, Marcus, Daniel, and Randall. And that slab double. Let's see, 1 to go still. We got 4 to go in the vault double, and we got 3 to go in the diamond quad. So we have some more high-end breaks on deck here. No top-to-bottom rundown yet, Steven.
No.
Which is good. It means we are cooking through the breaks. Mr. Kia did use that promo. Got a bunch of diamond spots. Good job, Sean. Daniel Kyler looking for 19. All right, Daniel, 19 works for the jerseys. Let me make sure 19 should be there. I'll do 15 through 18 and then 20. And we do have a jersey backup, Steven. Should we close these out? I'm looking at, I think we now have 11 jerseys left. Hill, Ware, and Jefferson, it's a 3 in 11 chance at a headliner. Pretty good odds. 19. Did you guys pull the cheetah yesterday? It is still on our headliner board.
I will take it off, but we did.
Okay, so I do go off the headliner board. I try to double check it sometimes. They did pull the cheetah. Thank you, Ryan. Steven's got it off our headliner board. I know you guys don't see this, but on the left, we have a board that we track headliners, and every once in a while we do forget to take one off. But the cheetah is gone then. Thank you for the clarification, sir. Jefferson still remains, though, right? You didn't pull Jefferson, Steven.
I did not pull a Jefferson.
Okay.
Marcus.
DeMarcus Ware as well. So let's chase the Jettas then. Let's chase the Jettas. 9 times coming up here. Good luck, folks. Isn't life so much better with that headliner board, though? I mean, we're pretty much on top of it about 95% of the time. Every once in a while, we fix it. The guys let us know, we fix it. But it just makes everything so much more organized. And if anyone ever has any questions, what headliner is left, just ask. We'll let you know, right?
Absolutely.
We are glad to let these guys know. We got Daniel on the NFC North, Darcy NFC South and East, Marcus NFC West, Randale AFC North, Marcus AFC South, Darcy in the AFC East, probably right where she wants to be as a Bill fan, and Marcus in the AFC West. Daniel looking for box number mojo and the single spot snipe with the Justin Jefferson. Instead, it's Darcy. Stand up, Darcy. We got Vince Papali on the custom jersey.
Ooh.
I have personally met this man back in my TV station reporter anchor days. I would cover a lot of, guest speakers. He is among the best I've ever seen. A very motivational story, of course. A guy that never played college football, Steven. He was a bartender. There was a tryout for the Eagles, and he made the team. Subject of the movie, of course, that he was played by Mark Wahlberg. So good stuff here. Vince Papali. So something different. Different. JSA certified. Stand up, Darcy. Darcy Standish with Vince Papali. That was Dick Vermeil who held the open tryouts. So I like this one. It's a nice green looking jersey. So there we go.
Some cultural flair to it as well.
Yeah. He was a track athlete in college. They didn't have a football team there. I know we had played some minor league football before, but never even close to the NFL until we had that open tryout. Part of the movie Invincible. All right. Still not full on that slab double, huh?
No.
Okay.
1 to go.
1 spot left. Let's get it, guys.
Also, that's 4 straight boxes of headliners. In the slabs.
Oh, really?
We only did 3 yesterday, and they're all 3 headliners.
Okay. So what does that mean? You hop in the slabs?
Yep.
The headliners are hot right now.
Right.
Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, Adrian Peterson, Aaron Donald, Cooper Kupp, CeeDee Lamb. Is that Derrick Henry, I think, as well? So got some good stuff in there.
And that's the only series you could potentially go, on an unlimited headliner run.
Yes, you can.
That and the can't miss reps.
The next day, we replenish it with new headliners. So, yeah, they could technically pull 8 headliners in 8 boxes, and then the next day, same deal.
I mean, if the wheel was on point like that.
Right? And I think we're close on that vault double box break as well, I believe, Steven.
Yes, we are 3 away on my record.
3 away on the vault double, only 3 away on the quad for the diamonds. So I'm going to show off the diamonds in the vault real quick. I'll do an entire top-to-bottom rundown in a little bit. But I want to show off those 2 series in particular, because we know very well those are the top-level series we offer here at Ultimate Autographs. We've done 3 boxes in the diamonds. It's a 1 in 3 chance at a photo headliner. So far, the math adds up. 1 in 3, we pulled the Rob Gronkowski. So we have a triple signed Aikman, Irvin, and Smith. 3-time Super Bowl champions with the Cowboys. We have Dak Prescott, the current quarterback. Drew Brees, number 2 all-time in passing yards and passing touchdowns. I think Brett Favre might be 4th all-time in both of those categories, at least in that top 5 range. That's a Brett Favre Falcons speed flex. It's a speed flex, by the way. We have the Bucks Creamsicle, 3 Hall of Fame defensive players, part of one of the best defenses ever. Lynch, Sapp, and Brooks on the Creamsicle. And then we have what might be the most electric current combination in the NFL. Quarterback and 2 receivers, Tua, Hill, and Waddle, along with a few other players combining for 466 passing yards through the air in the friendly banter, Steven. That's incredible.
Really good.
One record Tyreek wants to chase this season is the single-season receiving yard record, which is owned by Calvin Johnson.
As a fantasy owner, I'm okay with him attempting this.
Right? I think the Montana went in the slabs. I know you were erasing stuff. We did pull Joe Montana. Moss, Carter, and Culpepper. Speaking of great trios, those guys helped the Vikings to multiple playoff appearances. I think Chris Carter was a good influence for Randy Moss early in his career, having another great receiver on his team. And then quite possibly the best running back in the league, Derrick Henry, on that Titan lid. So, for example, let me play hypothetical for you guys. In the quad box break, NFC North, you can get the Calvin Johnson, the Moss, Carter, and Culpepper in the same break. I was going to say you could get Brett Favre, but it's a NFC South kid in this case. Favre could be paired with that Bucks triple signed. That would be sick as well. And you can pair it with the Drew Brees. So NFC South is kind of a hot spot here. Brees, Favre, Lynch, Sapp, and Brooks. You can get 5 autographs with 1 spot in the quad box break, Steven. 8 NFC East, the triple sign Cowboy, and the Dak Prescott. A lot of great options in that break. I think for this one, it's just the photo headliners listed, but they are excellent headliners indeed. That vault double, so I think we're down to 18 boxes left in the vault. We have a Trevor Lawrence authentic, we have a Jamar Chase authentic, an Emmitt Smith authentic, a Justin Fields authentic, and a Tom Brady licensed Buccaneer jersey. That's a 5 in 18 chance at a photo headliner. We also still have available in this series Michael Irvin. We haven't pulled yet. I think it was Lawrence Taylor, TJ Watt. I wrote it down, but maybe I put it away. Was it Ray Lewis you guys didn't pull yesterday either?
Yeah, Ray Lewis I don't think we pulled.
So Ray Lewis is there too. So that's 9 and 18, Steven. And we have 2 vault boxes with keys in there as well. So there you go. Sean just earned the GOAT status for UA. So, Sean, you would be emailed. It's up to 48 hours, Steven. You get that email. It should have a code. You can redeem it by purchasing a GOAT package, which the headliner package, which I think we need to restock.
Yeah.
It does say sold out on the site. So I will make a note that we got to restock the headliner package. Is there any left as far as you know, Steven?
I don't think
so. So, Sean, you could obviously I mean, we could even put one quantity. He can buy it, and when we build it, we would give it to him. And actually, if you don't mind doing that, Steven, that way, if someone does purchase it...
How many should I put on it?
Like 2, maybe.
Okay.
Right? We can do that, and then we'll get it ready when we can, obviously, within, hopefully, the next few days, if not tomorrow. So you can get the headliner package for free, Sean. So still 3 to go in each of those breaks.
No, we have a double and another jersey.
Oh, slab double. I mean, jersey filled up. Okay, good. Good. You guys are doing great. No worries. Thank you, Sean. Absolutely, sir. We got you, brother.
Do you know what to look under for the thing? You get that?
I just search liner package, maybe. Oh, okay. Hold on.
Okay, I found it, but...
Okay, cool. I don't know if you're seeing the messages from me.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
So we'll just hold off for a second.
So don't put it up there.
It's just going to be sold out for today. We've contacted the production team to get another one built. Sean, look for that in the next 24 to 48 hours.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Steven.
I'm hoping by tomorrow we can make that happen.
Thank you, Matt, as well for that. So that works. All right, so Anthony, Philip, Sammy, and Marcus, 2 boxes here in the slabs. We put the randomizer up, and let's see what 2 we pick here. 14. We already did 24. So 14 and 20, Steven, in the slab cards. All right, sounds good. Thank you, Sean. Thank you so much, sir.
Anything else back there?
Yeah, I got a couple for you, Steven. How about Marcus Allen? I think there's 2 headliner ones I haven't done the stickers for.
I can do it in my free time.
All right, sounds good. 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right, so we got Marcus up top. Marcus has the NFC North. Anthony has the NFC South, the NFC East. Philip, NFC West. Philip, AFC North, AFC South, and East. And Sammy Joseph back in the room. What's up, Sammy? AFC West for Sir Sammy. So Steven will get those boxes in a second here. 14 and 20 in the slabs. We do have a jersey break to follow. And still 3 left in the diamond quad. Still 3 left in the vault double. Let's get these knocked out this show. We have 5 to go in the minis, by the way. And only 5 to go in the vault single. So we are on the doorstep of multiple breaks here for you guys. This is the Gronk, by the way, Steven. All right, so 14 and 20 coming up here in the slab double box break. Double the boxes, double the fun here. I'll start with the Ernie Banks first, 14. Oh, we got number 14 in box 14.
Oh, that's funny.
This is something different. We don't get this often in the room. It's a 1963 Topps Y.A. Tittle autograph slab card. The Hall of Fame quarterback, and this is Y.A. Tittle on a giant slab. That's the NFC East. That is Anthony. Is it Pfister? I think it's Pfister. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, Anthony, let me know. By the way, this guy, Anthony, was waited a little bit for the slab cards the other day. Now he's not waiting long, and he's got himself a Y.A. Tittle autograph slab card.
The one he waited for a few days happened last night. This is the second one. And he's won in both so far.
What did he get last night?
He won a Tua. He won a headliner Tua card.
Oh, that's crazy.
Part of that run.
Yeah. And, you know, honestly, in this break room, you never know what's going to happen. I mean, we're always fairly busy, but there are times where certain series take over. For example, you know, the weekend, Monday, Tuesday, it was all about the 1 and 4, the high rollers. Last night, it was all about the diamonds. but eventually all the breaks do fill, and different stuff is hot different days here at UA. We truly never know what's going to happen, Steven.
That's true.
Apart from pulling awesome memorabilia each day,
That's the expected.
at work is just a mystery. And like as I was saying the other day, we had 3 record weeks in a row for the company. So it's slowed down just a little bit, but it's picking up again now. No doubt about that. So we have, oh, this is nice. This is a nice looking slab card. I'm going to be honest with you, Steven. This man needs to get traded. Because I don't know if you saw the video. I saw this sick video of an awesome movie put on the defender, and he didn't get the ball. It's Kyle Pitts.
Oh, yeah.
That's the HGA 9.0 mint card, rookie card. He's on my girlfriend's fantasy team. He was her lowest performer last week.
Mine too.
She lost by 0.28 points, and she's blaming him for the loss. I told her, look, it's not his fault.
It's the coach's fault.
It's the coach and the quarterback.
Yeah.
That's the problem there. I think
he is so good.
He is so good.
He didn't drop a pass his last year at Florida.
No, he's a great player. I think eventually
don't know how to use anybody.
Yeah, eventually they'll get the right quarterback, and if they don't, he might go somewhere else. So
they have a talented offense.
They do,
except the most important position.
They're missing the quarterback spot. They did win week 1 though, the Atlanta Falcons.
They know their limitations.
Yeah.
But yeah. He had 2 catches for 65 yards.
He's electric. He's an interesting guy because he's kind of a tight end, but he's kind of a receiver.
Right.
He's kind of like a hybrid of the two, but he is a nightmare for defenses if they can get him the ball properly in Atlanta. I actually was watching a fantasy show, Advice, and it was the same thing with Drake London. They're like, he just plays on the wrong team.
Yep.
Those guys are both good. We have the jerseys next, 50-50 ball jersey. Jersey single number 3, and drop me a box number. That is Sean, Travis, Ryan, and Darcy in here. So let me know what you guys would like. Otherwise, we'll go to the wheel. And the vault and the diamond has slowed down a little bit, Steven. I'm surprised we're still 3 away on that vault double and 3 away on that diamond quad box break. Let's pick it up, folks. Let's pick up those breaks. Oh, hold on a second. Would you look at who's in? Although he's going back to his origins here. Nathan Alberts. Not a diamond double, a slab double for Nate the Great.
Never too late to go back home.
Yeah, right? I'm sure he's going to get a diamond double anyway. He's going to do both, probably. Sean Kia wants 18. Do you know why he wants 18, Steven?
No.
He's looking for number 18 in box 18. Justin Jefferson. You know how much they love to do that, right? I'm surprised he wasn't called out earlier, to be honest.
Eliminated right away.
Mm-hmm. We did in a can't miss jersey have Brady in box 12. You and I remember having Emmitt Smith in box 22.
Right.
Sometimes it just works that way. All right, so Glenn, I'm not sure what break you're calling 16 and 24, sir. I don't know if you just closed something up, or if he's behind on the stream. But I don't see Glenn's name in this break either, and it's a single.
Yeah, Glenn, I think your break happened a while ago.
Okay, I don't know if he's live or not. I'm not sure.
He was in the vault double, the one that we did earlier in the show.
Okay. Did he win?
No, I don't think he won.
Bummer. Last can't miss jersey series. There was a Saint in 18. Of course, Sean remembers that. So Glenn, is he in the next one too, or is he not?
That's okay. The one I had him for.
So your vault break happened, Glenn. Too late to call out numbers, my friend. And that break did happen. So Sean's got the NFC North. Should it be number 18 and 18? He's got the Jefferson. Darcy in the NFC South and East and West. Travis in the AFC North. Darcy AFC South. Ryan AFC East and Darcy in the AFC West here. 18 of 40 coming up. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. You cannot make this stuff up, Steven. I mean, look, it just happened again.
Oh my goodness.
It's number 18, inbox 18, Justin Jefferson. How about Sean Kia with the box number mojo?
That's a nice win.
$26 for a Jettas jersey. That is fantastic right there. Congratulations, Sean Kia. Man, that's our second Jettas of the day, by the way. We have the dual sign Jefferson with the moss next to you, and here's the jersey version of Jefferson. Congratulations, Sean. And look at this. He says, let's go, a free jersey. Forget 26 a spot. This was part of his Thirsty Thursday promo. He bought 6 or more break spots. He took 1 spot with the free jersey spot. He got this for $0.
Well done.
I'm not a math major, Steven, but a Justin Jefferson jersey is worth a lot more than $0.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
It holds value.
Oh, Sean. That's cool, brother. That is cool. Jefferson will be playing tonight, Steven. Looking for a massive night. I saw the promo earlier, but I was a little bit busy this afternoon with the dogs and a little bit busy today at work for doing all those promos we did together for the marketing company. But there's a DraftKings promo that I might bet on tonight. It's Jefferson and A.J. Brown, each to get 40-plus receiving yards at plus 100.
Wow.
Those promos are usually traps.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm kind of feeling it. What do you think?
That trap, I forgot what.
Do you remember the Herbert one?
That was.
It was over 0.5 pass touchdowns. You had to get 1 passing touchdown.
He didn't throw one.
He didn't throw a single one. It was terrible. So those promos do tend to get you.
I would do that one if I were you.
Okay. I think I'm going to do it.
What's the max you can put on that one, though?
I got to look. I actually don't know. Those are usually like 25, 50 sometimes.
I can't imagine Justin Jefferson being held under 40 yards.
A.J. Brown, I think, is the bigger question, but I think he'll get there, too.
But I think he's going to torch the Viking secondary.
Yeah, he's great. Like, it should happen.
Like, Justin Jefferson, yes, is the better receiver, but he has a tougher matchup.
Yeah, I think so,
Darius
too.
Slay is no joke.
Darius Slay is good.
But
the Eagles secondary in general is very good. All right, Nate the Great. 2 numbers coming up for you in the slab double. How'd you like the end of Ted Lasso, Steven? You finished it, right?
I did finish it. It was good. It was a good ending. I wish they would do more, but
I'm telling you,
it runs its course.
It sets up, though, if they do want to do it, I don't want to spoil the whole series, but sets up with the new head coach doing things, maybe.
Yeah.
And that's how it would set up.
I don't mind the new head coach.
No, he's our favorite character.
He's the man.
For sure. We got 3 in the first part of the slab double. Then 1 more. 9. 3 and 9. Nate says Eagles secondary is banged up. JJ gonna feast in the middle of the field. I hope so, Nate.
You said 9?
3 and 9, yes. I hope so, seeing as I bet on the Vikings plus 6.5 tonight, and I'm probably going to do that promo as well. I know the Eagles did stuff them last year.
The first one we did?
I don't think so. I have 24, 14, and 20 written down as ones we did. Perfect. 3 and 9 coming up. It's going to be a good game tonight for sure. Sean, I'm guessing, has a parlay saying Jefferson 75-plus yards with the touchdown. That sounds very, very doable for Justin Jefferson. Very, very doable.
Did he catch a touchdown last week?
I don't think so. Addison got a touchdown.
I generally would bank on these guys getting their touchdown this week.
Yeah.
If they don't get it, then something's wrong.
Right?
Something is wrong. I don't know what it is, but...
All right, here we go. Speaking of guys who catch touchdowns, our very first part of this double box break, I think, Steven, you remarked this earlier in the show, the last 4 slabs we've done have been headliners. How about 5 in a row?
Well, the previous 2.
The previous 2 weren't.
So
okay.
5 and 7.
5 and 7, though. C.D. Lamb, rookie card.
Oh, my God.
The Mosaic, Auto 10, Mint 9. This baby sparkles. CD was 6th in the league in receiving yards last season. Played pretty good week 1. Dallas played really good, 40-0 good against the Giants. NFC East, congratulations, Nathan Alberts, on your CD Lamb slap card, sir. Ooh, Addison 50-plus yards with the touchdown is plus 1,200 on DraftKings. Well, Sean, I would play one of those. I think the odds of both happening are pretty unlikely.
Yeah.
I would play the Jefferson one personally because I trusted him more, but I don't know.
I definitely trust Kirk to throw him the ball in his direction.
That's for sure. Congrats, Nathan, on the CD Lamb slab card. See that diamond double's got some movement, huh?
Yeah, make a little traction.
All right. A lot of stuff is making traction today. It's been pretty much non-stop break, Steven. I mean, there's been a small break without a break. It's been very small.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't had a single top-to-bottom rundown. I did do a rundown of a couple of the cool series, but the entire rundown we have not done yet. Ooh. What do we say? Running backs have a short shelf life, right? Now, this guy, for about 2 or 3 years, was a top 2 or 3 back in the league. We got Todd Gurley.
Oh, my goodness.
9.5 gem mint, Becca 10 autograph. It's the Topps Chrome rookie card for Todd Gurley. That's the NFC West for the Rams. It is Nathan Alberts. Congrats on your Gurley card.
He was a refractor, too.
Yeah, I think so. He was a great player for Georgia in college as well. Over 900 yards rushing his last 2 college years. So, very nice there for Nathan. I actually remember him playing against Mizzou when I was in college, Todd Gurley. So, he collects a lot of running backs in the slab cards. He tends to win a lot of running backs. Gurley, just the latest one. He was the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2015 and the NFL Offensive Player of the Year in 2017. Led the league in rushing touchdowns 2017 and 2018. So from about 2015 to 2018, he was great. And then the running back life happened afterwards. But good get there. Nathan Alberts. Todd Gurley. That's the cool thing about this break room. I love seeing guys that you just grew up watching and you forget about, and you're like, oh, remember when that guy was really good?
Right.
He was very good. I will go ahead and ask the guys for score predictions. If you guys get the score exactly right, we'll give you a $30 gift card. So I know the kickoff is at 7:15, so I'll go ahead and open up the score predictions now. Let me know. Vikings, Eagles, got to get the exact score right. And if you do, we'll send you a $30 gift card. We had, like 1 or 2 people last year get the exact score right. It was not often. I remember there was a guy who got the Bills-Packers score right last year. But not something we see a lot.
Is it anytime touchdown scorer, Sean Kia, or first-time touchdown scorer?
The 1,200?
Yeah, because I'm doing it right now. It's only a plus 390. Because I would do that. That's the value.
Oh, that must be the first touchdown.
It's got to be first touchdown, right?
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah, that's...
Okay.
That's a roller coaster.
Okay,
ride.
I'm going to do the 40-40 for Brown and Jefferson, I think, tonight, Steven. I think that's going to be a good play. All right, I'll go ahead and do the top-to-bottom rundown. Both together, says Sean. Okay. We got Daniel Kyler saying 28-27 Vikings. Here we go, Daniel. Here I was thinking everyone's going to pick the Eagles.
Oh, my God.
The very first pick, Daniel Kyler going Vikings and a lot of points.
Oh,
Marcus Tabbert. I thought a lot of points.
So take the over.
56-31 Vikings. Oh, my goodness. That is a lot of points. Philadelphia's got a pretty good defense, but look, you never know. That's why we play the games. Marcus Tabbert. Sean says 30-20 Eagles. What do you got, Steven?
35-21 Eagles.
Oh, you have a lot of points, too. Over under 49, so we should all bet the over. Last week, everyone was saying over, almost everyone. and it was the under in the Chiefs-Lions game. I'm going to go 27-23 Eagles. It actually hits the over by 1 point. I'll go with that tonight. Marcus says I have JJ in fantasy. Okay. Well, good luck. Robert Peck says 27-24 Eagles. That's almost the same score as me, Robert. I have 27-23. That one, I think after the Marcus Tabbert score.
Anything's on the board.
Anything on, I mean, look, Adam Cantwell predicted 144-3 Cowboys on Sunday.
Right.
And he wasn't that far off. I mean, really, 40-0. He was kind of on pace after the first couple of drives.
What was the score? Say what the score was again?
143-3 Dallas.
That's a lot of points.
That's a lot of points. I remember Matt, when we had a hockey prediction,
he said 10-0, yeah.
And it was like 7-0, 6-0 at one point.
Yeah, we're like, wait.
It ended like 7-1 or 7-2. I think he was the closest to the score prediction.
2 to go on that quad now, guys.
All right. Sean says, I'm hoping Jalen has a good night to win fantasy this week. Justice says 24-20 Eagles.
I agree. I have him in fantasy too.
Yeah.
And I have the Eagles defense, but
okay.
That's, neither here nor there.
I don't think I have anyone that plays in the matchup tonight. Let me see if our UA team does. We don't have, oh my God. Why do we have so many guys that are questionable, Steven?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't love this.
I don't like it either.
Devontae Adams, DeAndre Hopkins, Austin Eckler, Pat Fryermuth, James Conner, all questionable. Oh, you're going to have to send me a reminder text to change our lineup on Sunday morning just in case. Holy cow. Usually, though, I feel like those guys play if it's questionable.
Is there anyone on the waiver wire?
Right? We should look between shows.
I'm getting worried about this Eagles secondary issue.
Got some injuries.
I know. I don't like this.
Yeah. All right. Top to bottom rundown coming up, guys. We have 2 to go in the Diamond Quad. Aikman, Irvin Smith, Dak Prescott, Drew Brees, Brett Favre, Lynch, Sapp, and Brooks, Tua, Hill, and Waddle. These are some awesome triple sign lids. Calvin Johnson, Moss, Carter, Culpepper, and Derrick Henry. Only headliner gone so far, Gronk in the friendly banter diamond helmets. We got 4 to go in the double, by the way. 2 left in the vault double. This is one we got to get knocked out this show. It's the Chase wheel spin. We are down to 18 boxes left. We have a Trevor Lawrence, Jamar Chase, Emmitt Smith, Justin Fields, authentic helmets, and we have a Tom Brady Nike jersey for the Bucs. Not to mention 2 vault keys still left. And then you add in guys like Terrell Davis, Michael Irvin, TJ Watt, Ray Lewis. I believe we are looking at, what is that, Steven? 9 and 18 chance at a headliner.
Oh, 50%. Cool.
50% is pretty good. 5 to go in the black and blue double. There's only 7 boxes left. There was a Kenneth Walker the third, but we just pulled a Tony Dorsett authentic in the last break, so who knows? 7 to go in the diamond single. 7 to go in the never-ending can't miss reps. Everything out there in this series: Barry Sanders, Lawrence Taylor, Michael Irvin, Emmitt Smith, Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne, Patrick Mahomes, and Trevor Lawrence. We got 7 to go in the slab double. We have Cooper Kupp, Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields. Here's one we don't get a lot in the break room: Aaron Donald.
Ooh.
And then we have Derrick Henry and Adrian Peterson still left in the slabs. 5 to go in the vault single, 8 to go in the black and blue single, 8 to go in the can't miss single, 8 to go in the jerseys. It is Thirsty Thursday. You buy 6 or more break spots. You select a jersey with 1. You get that spot for free. We have DeMarcus Ware and, of course, Tyreek Hill, 250. Oh, not Tyreek Hill, excuse me. Justin Jefferson. We pulled Jefferson too, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
We did pull the
I gotta
Jefferson.
take him off right now.
So DeMarcus Ware is left. Cowboy Nation, come and get him here with only 9 boxes left.
In
The jerseys.
I have
6 boxes left?
Yeah.
Okay.
Numbers?
Yeah, we can. Oh, no, my number's probably right. I'm seeing the board says 12.
Oh, yeah, I think that was off.
So 15, 16, 17 is 3, 20 is 4, 38 through 40 is So we have 7 up. So there's one that shouldn't be there.
Okay. 38 to 40.
Yeah.
I have that right here.
You have those there, so there should be 3 more others, Steven.
I have 15, 17, and 20.
Okay, so there's no 16.
Yeah,
So there you go. So there's only 6 jerseys left then.
This is the whole new jersey.
Okay. No, you're right. That's what it says. So I think we didn't update the board properly there in the bottom, but 6 left now. So 1 in 6 chance at DeMarcus Ware. The mini helmets, we have 14 left. We have Luke Kuechly, Joe Green, Terrell Suggs, Ray Lewis, and Darrell Revis. 5 in 14 chance at a headliner in the Getting Defensive minis, and then 8 to go in the slabs. Again, Lawrence, Fields, Peterson, Donald, Cup, and Henry. 6 headliners to go in there. So I'll drop in the live break page link. Now drop in links to some breaks that are almost for sure going to happen this show. Starting with the most likely break, it's got to be the vault double, right? It's the chase today.
1 away.
1 away now. I was going to say it was 2 away. It's 1 away now. Here's that link. 1 to go. And then the diamond double is only 3 left. And the quad is only 1 left.
Yeah.
So I'll drop those 3 links in.
Those should all go down.
Those should all happen this show. And if for some reason the diamond double doesn't happen this show, it would happen early at 7 p.m. So good. You guys are doing some attacking on the break page, Steven. It's been a very, very busy show, right?
Yeah.
We got to be, close to 20 boxes? Got to be close.
Let's take a look.
If not 20, just under. We'll be over 20 by the time we're done with.
I have 15 on the
15.
count.
Okay, so
the quad we have out.
Well, that's exactly. It's gonna be 19. The double is 21. The other double 23. That's a lot of boxes for an early show, which is what we love to see. Love when the shows are busy. And you guys did 23 yesterday in the early show, so that would be back-to-back 23 box early shows. And there's still more we could do. I mean, the black and blue double is 5 away. The vault single is 5 away. The minis are 5 away. As we know, 3 or less is the magic number. Once we get it to 3 or less, it fills up pretty quickly. We could get to 30 boxes this show if you guys want. There's a lot of doubles, singles, triples, quads, a lot of multi-box breaks.
I mean, you guys say you want to hear me sing, but clearly we don't want to hear me sing.
Yeah. We have a vault double. It's full though.
Yep, that is ready to go. I'm getting it created.
This is the one that we thought was most likely to fill. Vault double number 2 dropped me 2 box numbers here. Oh, hold on. I won't hop in there yet. There's a lot of blue there.
It's fixed now.
Okay, perfect. That is Marcus, Anthony, Sean, Quentin, Glenn, Anthony, and Kevin Mathena. Glenn Musey, Anthony Martini, Quentin Cairns, Sean Chianaioli, Anthony Martini, and Marcus Tabbert. So first come, first serve, need 2 boxies. And we get this break closed up tonight. I mean, you and I were here on, was it Monday, Steven?
Mm-hmm.
We did 27 1-4s in a show.
Right.
So
it's very possible.
The floodgates could open tonight. So I'll give these guys about 20 seconds here. Otherwise, we'll go to our wheel. Marcus wants 2. All right, Marcus, 2 works in the vault. 1 more, sir. 11 from Sean. 11 should be good as well.
So 2 and 11?
2 and 11 in the vault. Not a lot of folks wanting 12 through 21, Steven.
I know, right?
That whole subsection is getting ignored. Although it was 11 to 21, and Sean did give us 11. Oh, hold on. Oh, did you play your intro yesterday?
I did.
Nice. I accidentally almost just played it now.
Oh.
But that's cool. Did David Griffin comment about it?
I think I played it last week, too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he liked it.
Okay, good. Good. As long as David's happy, we're happy.
I don't think David's going to be happy until we get him a grill hoodie.
That's probably true. Well, those are 2 words right there. Top priority. All right, I'll throw you guys in the randomizer. We'll go 9 times, set up our divisions here in our vault double box break. 7, 8, and 9. All right, Quentin, you've got the NFC North. NFC South is Kevin. Anthony, NFC East. Marcus, NFC West. Marcus, AFC North. Sean, AFC South. Glenn, AFC East. And Anthony, AFC West. Sean needs to get one of those hoodies as well. So we do actually have hoodies on the website. It's part of our Signature Club Rewards program. They don't have gorillas on them, but if you go to the rewards program, here's that link. At the bottom, you will find UA hoodies where you can redeem your points, and you can buy a UA hoodie for 36,000 points. So we do have the hoodies. We do have the t-shirts. We've got the Yetis. So we just don't have the gorillas on them yet. I'd like to think we'll eventually get gorillas, but there is bigger fish to fry. Memorabilia is just a little bit more important than gorilla hoodies, Steven. So there you go. All right. Box 2 of 35 on the way in the vault. One feels heavy. But we've already seen plenty of authentic fillers. Does not necessarily mean it's a headliner, but it could be. It could be. Definitely an authentic helmet. Oh, it's a headliner. It's a headliner. We got our quarterback, Steven, for the Bears. Justin Fields on the Flash Authentic. Very expensive autograph. Justin Fields already charges like he's a Hall of Fame quarterback. He's a very talented player. So, he's been up and down. It was a tough week 1. Obviously, the offensive line has to fix itself. But I don't think there's a narrative that Fields can't throw the ball down the field. He can. We saw him do it against Clemson in the national championship semifinal. 50-yard balls right on the money. For him, it's a matter of consistency, confidence, the coaching staff having confidence in him as well. But look, if he puts it all together, the sky's the limit for Justin Fields.
Right.
That is for sure. A beautiful Flash Authentic for Quentin. That was a headliner. It was a headliner, and rightfully so for Fields. So 1 more to go in our double. This other one felt a little bit lighter, I'll be honest, but that's not necessarily bad because that could be a Brady jersey. Let's put this Bear helmet on there, Steven. This is probably, our 3rd best hit today, I would say, right?
Okay.
Especially considering we're not going to do 2 Jefferson in the hit video. Because we have the Jefferson jersey. Won't be doing 2 Jeffersons, right? Unless it was like a flex Jefferson and then dual sign Jefferson, but I think the jersey is going to be knocked out just because we already have the authentic. All right. Got a mini helmet coming up here. Ooh. This was also in the listing. The NFL's all-time tackle leader officially. This is one of the best flashes in the game. It's Ray Lewis on the Ravens. That's the AFC North. That is Marcus Tabbert. Congrats, Marcus, on your Ray Lewis mini.
There he comes.
13-time Pro Bowler. He's a 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, a 2-time Super Bowl champion, a Super Bowl MVP. You can make a case for him being the best defensive player of all time, Ray Lewis. Certainly the best dancer, I would say. And the best pump your teammates guy up, right? Because he's the guy, Steven, that goes beyond the stats to me because the energy he brought was carried on through that entire team and that entire defense. As soon as he announced his retirement, the Ravens won the Super Bowl. X Factor Ray Lewis.
Right.
And you said this earlier. Like I was saying, it's mostly authentics lately in this break. But if you get a mini helmet, it's a high-level mini helmet. A flash like Ray Lewis. Nice Marcus, says Sean. Nice indeed, Marcus Tabbert. Sold out on the Diamond Quad, looks like, huh?
That is true.
All right, so that's going to get us to the 20 boxes, by the way, I think, right?
Yes, it will.
All right, Diamond Quad coming up. Quadruple the boxes, quadruple the fun in the friendly banter. The Diamond Quad number 1. Drop me 4 box numbers here. That is Tony, Marcus, James, Sean, Anthony. That's Tony again, Kevin, and Marcus Tabbert. And let's see. We are 5 to go in the vault single and 3 to go in the diamond double. Probably our other 2 best bets for breaks we can do this show. Happy to do them this show, Steven. Also, okay with those being early on for the 7 p.m. show tonight. We got a lot of box numbers coming in here. All right, mailman, let me know your name, sir. Because you have to be in the break to call it out.
There is a new guy in the break.
Is that James?
James, yeah.
James. That's Tony. The mailman is Tony Martini. So 27 works. Sean wants 22 and 5. And Marcus wanted 23 to 28. So Marcus, you were the last one on the box call. So you can have one of those numbers you requested.
Well, that might be one too many numbers.
Yeah, you also have one too many. I know.
So 27, 22, and 5.
Yep, 27, 22, and 5, Steven. So 5 is going off. He wants 23, by the way, of those. So 11 to 21. We'll do 24 to 26. Got 27 through 30. Oh, 27 we're doing now. 28 through 30. All right, a lot of good stuff left in this series. One lone headliner off the board so far. That would be Rob Gronkowski, Steven. The rest of the headliners all available in the diamonds. Sounds good. Here's Ray Lewis. Here's Justin Fields. Right. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right, Tony, you've got the NFC North. Good spot to be. That Moss Culpepper, Moss Carter Culpepper. Anthony Martini, the mailman. The mail delivers every day in this break room. So, Tony, you've got a great spot, brother. Brett Favre, Drew Brees, and the triple sign Bucks all in that spot. Marcus Tabbert, NFC East. Speaking of great spots, the triple sign Cowboys, Emmitt Smith, Troy Aikman, Michael Irvin, and there's a Dak Prescott, Steven. Sean Kia, NFC West. Marcus Tabbert, AFC North. Sean in the Derrick Henry spot, AFC South. Kevin's got the AFC East. That's a good spot. Tua, Hill, and Waddle, and James in the AFC West. So Calvin Johnson, Tony, also could be an NFC North hit. Little Megatron action. All right, 4 boxes coming up. I will trade for the Breeze if it comes out, says Sean. Spoken like a true Kodak guy, Sean Kia. First of 4 in the diamond helmets. Ooh. Oh! Something different. He got the game-winning touchdown week 1. You and I might recognize him as a former Bear. It's David Montgomery on the line authentic. That is Beckett certified QR sticker on the back. Very, very talented running back. Over 1,000 yards as a Bear before in the season. Interesting that he got a lot of carries week 1. I mean, Jahmyr Gibbs, the high draft pick. Both guys were used, obviously. But it seemed like they kind of, or at least early on, were feeding Montgomery, the Rock, quite a bit.
Yeah, he started out with him. He was in the starting lineup for the intros.
Yeah, so
he's been steady his whole career. So.
Very solid running back.
Exactly.
I mean, he's above average for me, no question. Nice get there, Tony Martini with the David Montgomery. That's probably the first Montgomery Lion helmet I've seen in the break room. For a second, I was like, is this the Calvin? But I was like, I think the Calvin's the retro-looking one, isn't it, Steven?
Yeah, it's a classic Lion.
It's a classic retro Lion lid. So good start, Tony. He can still win the Calvin Johnson and the Viking triple sign in this quad box.
You only get that one potential break here.
I know. I mean, look, it's not likely, Steven, but I like to put out the possibilities there. They are there to be had,
you
right?
You gotta have a chance to make it happen.
Exactly. 27 next, 27 of 30 in our diamonds. Quadruple the boxes. Quadruple the fun here. I mean, we are headliner hopping in this series, Steven.
Ooh, what do we got here?
This is a former Pro Bowl quarterback, a former league leader in passer rating. It is Ryan Tannehill on the Tennessee helmet. Tough start to the season, week 1. We'll see if he can regroup, but let's not forget, he's only 2 years removed from having his Titans with the best record in the AFC. 3 years removed from an AFC championship loss to the Chiefs. Not bad for a guy who started off as a college football receiver.
Right.
Ryan Tannehill at A&M. So congrats, Sean Kia. He can double up here and get Tannehill's running back, his better half, Derrick Henry, as well. The Titan Speed Authentic Steven is sharp. This is the sharp lid here for Ryan Tannehill. I think he's a little bit underappreciated as a quarterback, but he also is getting older. We'll see if he's going to regroup and be that solid quarterback he was, or if it's the way down. But, I mean, look, take away last year and this year, considering what he did, you can make a case that, he's in that 10 to 15 range, which is actually not bad. NFL is the best league in the world. If you're in the top half of quarterbacks, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. All right, could we have a headliner here? I mean, we are literally hopping these headliners like crazy.
Well, usually it's a 1 in 3 chance. So
right. So one of these should be a headliner.
Mm-hmm.
One of the last two, if not both. Box 5 coming up. Fredling Banter Diamond Quad Box Break. Quadruple the boxes. Quadruple the fun here. We have done it again. Skip the headliner, but this is, in my opinion at least, as good as the headliner. So I think Marcus got the Ray Lewis last break. I said Ray Lewis could be the best defensive player ever. This guy right here might be his main competition, perhaps. It is Lawrence Taylor on the Lunar Authentic. A member of the 100 Sack Club, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year that's tied for the most ever. He's also one of 3 guys that wasn't a quarterback or a running back to win the league MVP, Super Bowl champion, an absolute beast, a JSA certified. Congrats, Marcus, on your Lawrence Taylor. So far, 3 different winners in the quad box break. 3 good lids, but no headliners yet.
Just pinching those odds.
Right? So technically, we've done what? We've done 6 in the series already. There's only 24 left, Steven, and there is 9 headliners left. That's better than a 1 in 3 chance. We're almost getting to 50% chance at a photo headliner. LT, I'll take it, says Marcus. That's a nice hit, says Sean. This is a guy that used to have plenty of nice hits if you were a Giants fan. If you were on the other side of the hits, you definitely thought, no, this is not nice, Steven.
No.
He would lay you out. Man, that... I think, look, people aren't going to admit it, but I feel like he's one of those few guys that his peers were probably a little bit scared of, right?
Right.
Lawrence Taylor was a beast. to say the least. All right, one more in the quad box break. And what else is close? How is the vault looking, Steven?
The vault is pretty open.
Okay.
We are 3 away now on the next jersey, or 2 away on the next jersey.
So we'll probably knock out a jersey break.
And the vault single is 5 away.
So. 5 away. So if you guys want to be in the wheel spin for the vault, close up that single, and we'll do that wheel spin for you guys. Otherwise, we'll do the wheel spin here soon, Steven, with it being 540 already.
And the double for the diamond is 3 away, but also not the worst pre-fill either.
You want to take a couple helmets here?
I do.
Thank you, sir. 23, the MJ box is next. The GOAT box. 23 of 30. Do we have a headliner in our quad box break in the diamonds? Is it finally that headliner moment? It's a very, very sharp lid, but it's not a headliner. We have, this is nice. And this is a dual signed lid. We got Jim Zorn, the quarterback, and Steve Largent, the Hall of Fame receiver. It's Zorn to Largent. And then it says touchdown Seahawks on the bottom. Very clean, flash authentic. NFC West, it's Sean Kia. So I say this all the time. Steve Largent is probably the most underrated and underappreciated player in the history of the NFL. Exactly 100 receiving touchdowns. That is tied for the 9th most ever, I believe, with Tim Brown. Largent was not wanted by anybody. In fact, Houston didn't even want him on the practice squad, Steve Largent. Ended up having a great career. He's a congressman as well. An awesome get there for Sean Kia. One of my favorite flashes in the game. So yeah, tied for 9th with 100 receiving touchdowns. He played in the 70s and 80s. And all the guys ahead of him, Steven.
Oh my gosh, true.
That's dual sign. Jim Zorn and Steve Largent.
Oh my goodness.
It's a nice looking lid.
That's clean.
The guys ahead of Steve Largent in receiving touchdowns. Tony Gonzalez, 90s and 2000s. Antonio Gates, 2000s. Larry Fitzgerald, 2000s. Marvin Harrison, Chris Carter, Terrell Owens, Randy Moss, Jerry Rice. They're all 90s, 2000s. The only guy that's top 10 all-time in any of the receiving touchdown categories other than Steve Largent that played in the 80s is Tim Brown, who's tied with him, played 2 years in the decade, and Jerry Rice 4 or 5 years in the decade.
Yeah.
All the other guys ahead of him were in a much better passing era.
Yep. I was going to say, we pulled him last night as a rep in the vault.
Yeah.
And we kind of just went on talking about how underappreciated he was.
He is.
When he retired, he played from 76 to 89.
Exactly. On the top.
Just ahead of his time, essentially.
Yep.
And when he did retire, I think you told me this, he was the leading receiver of all time.
Yeah.
In terms of yards. And
he's a beast.
We were looking at guys that were closely comparable to it. It was like Charlie Joyner.
Yeah, 13,000, more than 13,000 receiving yards.
Truly impressive.
100 receiving touchdowns. I know for some guys it's a filler hit, but this is the guy that is greatly underappreciated, Mr. Steve Largent. And it's Jim Zorn, it's quarterback. It's dual sign, Steven. It's Mill Creek Sports Certified, like a lot of Seattle items are. So there you go. Did you guys see Bob in the break yesterday? Bob Boulay?
Bob chimed in with a fact about something that I forgot, but
okay,
that was about it.
I was going to say Bob.
Oh, and then he let William Maynard know what his PJs were for the evening. That was...
His PJs?
Yeah, remember? Yeah, do you not know?
Oh, yeah.
William Maynard keeps a documented account of Bob's PJ.
Okay, good to know.
PJ wardrobe.
Good to know.
Because he got how much he's like, Mr. Maynard, it's Bart Simpson tonight. And I was like, what's happened? It's like, my PJs. I'm like, that makes way more sense.
I did not know that, Steven. I got to learn something new every day. So I'll give you guys a quick peek at the break page. It's a last call for orders in case you guys want to do something else this show. So the diamond helmets now are at 23 boxes left, Steven. And there is 9 headliners left. Every single headliner, except for the Gronk, is still available in the Friendly Banter diamond helmets. 3 to go in that double. We got 8 to go in the vault double, 4 to go in the black and blue double, 7 to go in the diamond single, 7 in the can't miss reps, 7 in the slab double, 5 in the vault single, 6 in the black and blue single, 8 in the never ending can't miss reps. We did just sell out our jersey. We'll break that next. And we got 5 to go in the minis and 8 to go in the slab single. So we'll do the jersey break next. And if we fill up something else while we do this, we'll break it. Otherwise, we'll do the wheel spin for the vault. And then we'll take a brief dinner break and regroup at 7 p.m. Central Time. So there you go.
That is ready for you.
Thank you, Steven.
We have take that too.
6 boxes left in the jerseys. We do have a jersey backup for these guys.
Yes, we are good to go there.
So jersey single number 4. Drop me a box number. That's Sean or Jason. Did Sean use Thirsty Thursday?
Sean did.
Good job, Sean. Take advantage of that free spot. Nicely done, Mr. Jacobson. So let me know what else you guys may want to break. I would say the diamond double, 3 to go, and the vault single, 5 to go, are probably our best bets. But like you said, Steven, a diamond double to start the night show, a vault single to start the night show, those aren't bad options either.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I guess I'm going to go to the wheel. There's only 6 numbers to choose from. Here comes our terrific wheel. 34, which we don't have, but the closest to 34 is 38. Oh, hold on. Sean wants 9. Sean, we don't have 9. I'll give you 20 seconds, sir, to pick a number. We have 15, 17, 20, 38, 39, and 40. So tie goes to the customer, since it's safe, Steven.
Yeah.
But otherwise, we'll do 38. So numbers are scrolling at the bottom here. 15, 17, 20, and 38 through 40. Speaking of 38, I don't know if you saw, Steven, I believe yesterday was the anniversary of Carlos Zambrano's no-hitter for the Cubs.
I went to that no-hitter.
You went there?
I went there, yeah.
Was
I
there?
grew up in Madison.
Someone was commenting about that because there was some sort of like flooding or hurricane in Houston.
So there was a hurricane in Houston.
Yeah.
And
they played it in Milwaukee.
And they played the game in Milwaukee.
Wrigley North.
Wrigley North.
Yeah.
It was a home game for the Astros.
Oh, gosh.
So, yeah, it was very, very controversial.
That's, yeah.
But, yeah, my dad, I don't know why, we heard about the hurricane, and my dad was like, they might come play it up here in Milwaukee. You know, because you can't risk going somewhere else and then weather being bad there.
Right.
So, and I think back then, they were still in the Central.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a division game.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, they just said, we're going to play it in Milwaukee. And then my dad's like, we're going. And
Let's
we
go.
went, and it was a no-hitter. It was incredible.
I've never been to a no-hitter. That's cool.
Very few of them happen.
17, Steven.
17, though.
17 from Sean. Thank you, Sean, on the box number. All right, 9 times coming up. Good luck, folks. 7, 8, and 9. All right, so I'm going to read off the spots Jason has, because Sean, you've got the rest, brother. So Jason has the NFC East. Jason's got the AFC South. And then Sean's got the rest. Jason, you've got that DeMarcus Ware spot, by the way. 1 in 6 chance at the Ware jersey here. Sure enough, there it is. It's a headliner, DeMarcus Ware. Cowboy, Bronco great. This is Beckett certified QR sticker on the jersey. Congrats, Jason, on your 94 DeMarcus Ware custom jersey. One of the best pass rushers of all time. Definitely a nice-looking jersey for the Hall of Famer DeMarcus Ware. Let's see. In his career, Ware had 138.5 career sacks. Twice led the NFL in sacks. 9-time Pro Bowler. Nice get there, Mr. Jason Boyda. Tough beat, Sean. Right? You should have. You should have gone with it, right? I do feel for you, Sean. But that's how the breaks go. Sometimes 1 or 2 spots is all you need. What's up, Anthony? Anthony, you won in the slabs earlier today. You got a Y.A. Tittle, a New York Giant autograph slab, 1963 Topps card for Sean. Or for Anthony, excuse me.
And there he goes.
DeMarcus Ware, yeah.
DeMarcus Ware.
So there's only 5 jerseys left. Then we'll have a fresh jersey series for these guys. So, I mean, look, we still have the Thirsty Thursday promo. We can actually close out a lot of these breaks by just having people get their free jerseys.
That's what I was going to say. I think that's an excellent way to close out these last 5,
right?
You know?
I mean, look, the Diamonds, the Vault, they're going to be hot tonight. We have guys who are going to be buying multiple spots in those breaks. Just select the jersey with the 1 free spot and get it done that way. You know who I miss in the break room? John Gagliano.
Johnny Gag.
He comes out on Thursdays especially, but granted his jersey count is so high that I get it, right? Eventually he's got to sell some of these. He's got enough jerseys for like 4 or 5 generations of Gagliano, Steven.
Right.
So, let's see. Vault, are we still 5 away on the single?
I still have 5 away on the single, yeah.
All right, so let's do the Vault Chase Wheel Spin, and then we will revisit if there's anything else we'll do here. I got to say, you got to fill it up now. Otherwise, we'll start tonight's show with those breaks. Refreshing the Shopify as well. So, yeah, Jason was in about 8 minutes ago. We always say if the orders are hot enough, we'll skip our dinner break. Orders have been pretty hot, Steven.
Yeah, they have been.
But I don't know, quite hot enough to skip a dinner break. We are kind of open. We are close on a couple breaks, but mostly open. So we are going to take our dinner break after this Chase Wheel Spin. But I am more than happy to break something else if we fill it up during the wheel spin here. All right. 9 times here. Top name is getting an Ultimate Autographs gift card. Great day yesterday in the room. Great day today in the room. Monday was a great day. Tuesday a little bit slower, but the quality of hits was probably the best all week, actually.
Right.
So it's been a good week. I mean, we were so spoiled with that 3-week stretch that we had just, 2 weeks ago. We've had a lot of good stuff coming out all week long here at UA. 8 clicks, 9th and final click. It's Kevin Mathena.
Okay, Kevin.
1 spot.
Hey, that's all you need, guys.
1 in 40 chance. And he's got the gift card, Steven. Kevin
should have had 2 spots because of the double. I think he was in the double.
Okay, 2 spots maybe. So I must have missed his other spot here somewhere. But either way, his odds were pretty low, and he got it, Kevin Mathena. He did have 2 spots. It was the 1st and the 4th.
Oh, wow.
So he was destined to win. So I'll get him started here on 1. He drops me another number. That's what we'll do. Otherwise, we'll start him on 1 for our wheel spin. And I think we're setting up for a massive show tonight, right?
Yeah.
9 in 23 chance at a diamond headliner. We have 4 vault main headliners as well as some secondary headliners. I think it's only like, 16 boxes left, Steven, in the vault.
Right.
So we'll have some big chases tonight here in the break room. All right, Kevin, we're starting you on 1, sir. You are taking home $36 gift card. $36. So I think we'll probably do our hit video will be these 3 helmets. I'm going to actually go in the order that they're next to me. This has got to be the bronze hit for me, Steven.
Say 36, sorry.
36. Justin Fields, Flash Authentic, talented young quarterback, a beautiful autograph, beautiful helmet. I'm going that as my bronze. You could hand me the Gronk in.
Yep, I got you.
You're good. No problem. Whenever you have a second here. Rob Gronkowski. He's a top 3 tight end ever. This has to be the silver hit on the silver helmet. And then this one for me, I think it's no-brainer for the best hit because there's 2 autographs on this thing. Randy Moss and Justin Jefferson. Do you agree?
Yeah, that would be my order too.
Okay. I know we're Bear guys. It's Justin Fields.
He's got to show me something.
He's got to show us something, right? I mean, look.
Make me put his name number 1.
I'm a little bit of a... I don't want to use the word hater.
Pessimist.
I'm a pessimist when it comes to Justin Fields. You and I both know that. I'm also a guy that acknowledges that the talent is there. I see what the Bears see in
I just
him.
don't like the coaching staff. The main reason I heard this week was like they're worried they couldn't the line couldn't hold the Packers pass rush up enough.
Yeah.
To let him throw the ball deep. I'm like, yeah, but
you got to go for it at some point.
Something.
You were down 2-3 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm. Throwing screens. It was awful.
Yeah, I agreed.
I did not like it.
That is the Bears coaching staff for you. So let me take a quick peek here. We did just get one order. That was Marcus. Marcus got
the double.
And the double. So I'll give you guys 2 minutes here. We're 2 away. I'll give these guys a couple minutes here. It is 5:55. I'll give them 5:56. I'll give them until 5:58, Steven. Maybe 90 seconds. I'll do my sign off. If they want to fill up that break in the next 2 minutes, we'll break it. Otherwise, hashtag pre-fill for tonight, right?
That would work.
And the diamond helmets. I ended up getting to, was it 23, 24 boxes?
We ended up doing, I gotta have that jersey on there.
Yeah.
With the jersey, it is...
I think it's 24, right?
22.
22 boxes. So that's great. Keeping that consistency in the break room. I always say for an early show, 20 boxes is a good show. That's the goal. We get to 30, it's great. Obviously, the more we do, the better. My goal going in every happy hour show is 20 or more boxes. We've done it again. I think that's an excellent, excellent achievement. I'll give you guys about 30 more seconds in case you want to knock out this friendly banter double. Otherwise, I mean, that should pre-fill for tonight. When we hop on, those 2 spots should be gone, Steven. Should be gone. And a lot of good stuff in that break tonight. I mean, we're going to pull a lot of huge names tonight. And we're going to pull the Brady in the vault tonight, the jersey.
Only one headliner gone from the...
Right. Favre, the Breeze, the triple sign Dolphins, triple sign Cowboys, Viking triple sign, Calvin Johnson. I mean, we might get all 23 boxes done tonight. We should, with how good that series is. We definitely should. So, yeah, 5:57, about to be 5:58. I did give them a couple minutes. I think it's a good pre-fill. Good momentum for tonight. So that'll do it for us for the early show. Thank you, Steven, for keeping up with the orders, for producing, for co-hosting. Big thanks to all the customers, all these guys watching, chatting, buying. We've got the best customers in the business. And we'll see you guys tonight, 7 p.m. It's 4 and 7 Central Time, Monday through Friday, 2 and 7 Saturday and Sunday. See you guys in just over an hour. See you soon.